Hey guys, I want to welcome each and every one of you to my Facebook Live today. I'm really fired up and excited. Let me see, can I get this one widget off? But I'm really fired up and I'm excited. Today I actually got Lisa here with me, guys. I got my wife, Lisa. You know, I've actually been talking about bringing her on for the past, probably 4 or 5 months, guys. I don't know, we just going to actually give you guys a little insight on us as a couple. I'm gonna have Lisa share her story with you guys. I'm gonna try to wait and let some of my friends and stuff logged on because I know I had a lot of people that was gonna get on this and check this out because it's the first time. Like I said, this is really the first time since I've been going live, and I've been going live, guys, for ever since like the end of May. And I've been promising you guys I was gonna bring Lisa on, guys. So I'm gonna have Lisa come on. She's actually gonna share a little bit about herself, share her story, share how she got to deal with actually working with me on a daily basis. So Lisa, hey, Ghana, could you share a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, actually, Troy, you are crazy guy. You're a crazy, crazy entrepreneur. So being married to you and being in the game of, just really serving people, at the end of the day, that's what we do. We serve people. So actually being in the industry to do that has been so exciting. Being able to work beside you, on different projects and all of that has been totally amazing because you are a driver, a true driver in this. So it's been great, babe.
Yeah, but one of the things I want you guys to know, don't let Lisa be, she's going to get started in a little bit. I don't know what she's going to talk about. I'm just going to kind of flow with her. But the whole gist of it is, guys, she do encourage and motivate me. I mean, really, Lisa is like a God blessing to me. A lot of you guys see me in the front and you see me do the videos and stuff like that. But let me tell you guys a story. When we first got started in this industry, and any of my friends that have been knowing me a long period of time, they know me as the guy that was an electrician, real shy, real quiet. When I first got involved in network marketing, guys, I wasn't speaking in front of the rooms. I wouldn't do no lives. I wouldn't do nothing like this. I remember one time we had a big meeting and it was going to be in the Arlington, Texas. And my friend George Teague that played for the Cowboys at the time, and Lisa was going to present. Him and Lisa was going to present. Lisa actually ended up getting strep throat, guys, and she got strep throat, and George threw me out there. I had to present. I was so freaking mad. I mean, I was buying all kinds of stuff to try to get Lisa's voice back. But that was my first step to actually, getting in front of a room and talking. And I guess I did okay. But even after that, I still did, take a hold of that, guys. So, I mean, this is Lisa's thing. This is what she do. But I've actually had the privilege of learning a lot from her, even from a standpoint of recruiting. Guys, because Lisa's an amazing recruiter. When it comes to recruiting, closing deals and stuff like that, and I know some of our friends going to tune in or might be already on here, she's actually going to bring people into her job to get. She looked at me like she's crazy, but she's an excellent recruiter. I'm just gonna leave it at that, guys. She's a very good recruiter, and I'm pretty sure tonight Lisa can leave us some tips on actually how to recruit people, how to get people curious enough to really want to take a look at what we have to offer.
It's funny because as you approach, really, my belief is that just as you approach anything and everything, it's all about connecting truly with people. It's all about servicing people. It's all about, taking people from a place of where they are today to where they desire to be. And I think that when you get into the game of this, it's just really a mindset. It's just really all about being able to help people permeate a different type of view of themselves, right? Because as we think about like the times that we live in today, where we've had so much turmoil as it relates to this, the election, irregardless of which way people were choosing to vote, as it relates to COVID and how COVID came in and made a tremendous amount of difference in terms of people's livelihoods. I mean, we had when COVID first came on, I mean, literally within a month's time, guys, I mean, millions of people without employment, which caused people to go into a state of imbalance, which caused people to go into a state of, something that was not normal, which creates fear. And one of my real beliefs, guys, is that truly when it comes to affecting a person's belief system, right? That's where we as leaders inside of doing anything that we do have to help people get to a place of where they can decide for themselves to begin to separate themselves from the external factors of what causes them to believe and see things differently. So taking them from a place of fear and helping them to go someplace different. And I believe that's what in anything that we do, That's our job, is to get into people's minds and their heads and really help them to understand that they can do all things. One of the things that, I walk and believe every single day is a scripture that I receive from the Lord and in the Bible. And it's that I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. That's Philippians 4:13 for people who may not know that. And if you get to a place where you truly, like, if you listen to that again, like, I can do all things. I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, right? And you understand, but if people were to be able to get into a place where they could truly believe that they could do all things, what could you not do? Like, if you knew you could do all things, there would be nothing that's stopping you from approaching and trying and pursuing any and everything that you were designed and put here on earth to do. And so I think our jobs are, as servants and friends and family members, are to do things that will serve people, to help them in a way to where they can get that belief, because each and every one of us all have a unique value in life. And that unique value that we all have is something that somebody is here to benefit from. But if we don't awaken people into their uniqueness, there is no way that they can actually see the impact of how they can help further, causes along, how they can, help further people's lives along, how, from a financial standpoint, from a significant standpoint, to even just thinking about the little people that are in your households, for those people who are moms and dads and sisters and brothers. Sometimes that first example needs to be that one person that that perhaps maybe you didn't even believe in, to believe that they could do something significant, and yet they went all in and did it. And so sometimes just seeing that example stretches you, because you begin to understand where that favor of, God and things of that nature can come in and really help change your life as well as the others all around.
Yeah, one thing that we talked about, Lisa, and we talked about it not too long ago, and I got Dr. Breakthrough on here, I got Jeff on here, we got Stephanie, we got Gerard, we got Trelisa, we got Christy. One of the things that we actually talked about not too long ago, Lisa, we could do videos, we can actually show people and motivate people and inspire people, but the gift really comes from when you're able to take a person from one step to another step. Showing them how to get to their empower. Dr. Breakthrough always said that he can't provide the breakthrough. They got to want the breakthrough. You know what I'm saying? So he can only kind of help them. And I know that's like you working on some stuff, you working on some courses and stuff like that to help people no matter where they at. See, one thing that, I think what makes us so unique, it doesn't matter what they're doing. It could be a person that want to move up and advance in his corporate career or her corporate career, right? We can actually give them, with them working with you, with them, you teaching them, showing them how to actually make the breakthrough happen. Because guys, as you look at this, a lot of people want to create success. A lot of people want things to happen in their life, and they get happy and they look at stuff like this. They look at Dr. Breakthrough. I see Gerard on here. Gerard come with a lot of energy. They listen to people like Gerard. They listen to people like Dr. Stan, and they get off the Zoom and they so freaking fired up, but they still can't actually take that next step to make it happen for themselves. What do you think one of the keys to actually helping them, Lisa? I know you're working on some stuff to really help a lot of people with that. What kind of advice would you give them on that, on really being able to pursue what they're trying to accomplish?
I think it's a couple things. I think one, you have to start to have an evaluation in your life on sometimes who do you have that you're helping, right? All of us, I believe, are in a situation where we could name a list of people that count on us, that depend on us. People that, if we were missing and we were no longer on this earth, it's going to make a change and an impact in their life, right? So take account of those individuals that you have that need and love you, right? So they need you to show up. They need you to be that influence. They need you to be that light. They need you to come out in a way that you've never come out before, because they may not have too many other influences there that can help them see the beauty of who they are, to help them to really see and believe that what's been packaged in them, that their unique fingerprint is designed because it's something that can take, that's there for on purpose for somebody else. See, Troy, when God made us all, right? He made me and gave me and equipped me with everything that I'm supposed to have to be Lisa McKnight. But he didn't give me absolutely anything to be you, right? He didn't give me absolutely anything to become Dr. Stan. And as great as Dr. Stan is, right? I'm telling you, I got some lines from him that, that I hear in my head and I take and follow and share with other people because it's just so powerful. But as much value as I see in anybody else, God did not equip me to be somebody else. He equipped me to be the best version of myself that I could be. So I think that if we help people to understand that you are a blessing, you are special, you were born here, you were born to be here to do something unique, it helped people get away from being able to be trapped into the opinions of others. Because at the end of the day, everybody's going to have an opinion about something that you do. But if we teach people to get away from that and learn their value and step into who they are, and show up in that in boldness and pride, that's when we can really help people make a meaningful transition in their lives. And I think on the other side of the house that I think is critically important that sometimes people just don't think about is who are you associating with, right? Who are the people that feed into your life? Who are the people who have chosen to show up in your life to believe in you? Who are the people? Because that's a gift, right? It's a gift to be associated with so many beautiful people that we can all come together, have wonderful conversation, and we can build each other up, right? And so when you can sit back and also have that list of people that you can think about that need you, right? That you're there, that you're helping to build up, whether it's just somebody that said, hey, I need you to go over and check on grandma, right? Or I need you to go and cut the grass. Doesn't matter what that need is. It's a lot of things that you do in other people's lives that you show up in. But on the flip side is where we have to start to think about ourselves, right? It's great to serve others, but now sometimes you have to get into a place where you start to think about you. And when you do that, right, and you start getting around people like your Dr. Stans, right, or you get around the people like Jeff and Michael and Gerard and different ones like that, right, and you start to feed into groups of people in that arena that believe in you, that see the light in you, that see the possibilities when perhaps you don't see it, when they see you talking in a way that doesn't serve how your belief system is going to, confidently drive you into the place that you deserve to be, that's going to tell you the truth about things when you're wasting time doing things that don't count, but should be doing things that can help bring out what your potential is so that you can make meaningful progress and take, critical action towards becoming and being who you are. When you start to make that list and you start to think, who's feeding me? How many people do I have in my life for that? Now, that's when the real change can also happen, because now you can take count on who's feeding your mind, who's talking with you. Because believe it or not, each and every conversation that you have on a daily basis, every thought that you have, whether it's a happy thought, that happy thought is going to drive feelings. If it's a negative thought, that negative thought is going to drive feelings. And if it's a negative, and you're living in a situation where all you're doing is being fed information that's negative, your actions are going to result in negativity. That's not going to progress you into getting to where you want to be. So I think the two of those things is really taking account of who's around you, who's your circle, who are you learning from, who are you growing from, who are you looking to see what's truly possible, right? Because everything that we look around and see is a miracle today, right? I can sit up and I can, look at this. I can look at this marker, right? This is actually a highlighter. It seems like such a simple thing, but when you think about the whole facet that somebody sat up and thought about, the idea of bringing out and bolding in some letters so that it can permeate in how you think, that is truly a miracle in itself, because somebody had to be bold enough to create an idea that no one saw before and decide that they're going to step out and bring it into reality and change the culture of how people choose to use it. And so I think that's part of what helps to make meaningful change.
Whoa. I mean, that's big time, Lisa. And guys, I want you guys to really be able to take away from that. See, I'm blessed, guys. I always thank God all the time when I wake up in the morning, because I actually, have Lisa to actually talk to. And anytime I get down or I get in the dump, I only got a minute to beat her, maybe 5 minutes. And then she snap out of it. So then you guys see the power of it. And I really, truly believe that, guys. I mean, Lisa, what do you think about, I have had a lot of people on here. I had Dr. Stan, I had, Gerard, just a lot of people been on here with me. And one thing that we all could highly agree on is mentorship. What do you think about mentorship? What do you think? How do that plays a role in a person being able to create a level of success they're trying to create?
Oh, I believe mentorship is everything, because mentorship is going to help you decide how you elevate your mind. Everybody can have a strong gift or a vision of what they want to do, but everybody deserves to have somebody behind them that can help them see the blind spots that are there. And sometimes you could be moving forward 1,000 miles per hour and you could do 99 things right, but it's that 1% that somebody that's a coach can help come behind you and say, hey, you need to steer to the left or steer to the right. Information that you couldn't have that's tangible, that helps to reduce the learning curve that you have in the destination, in the place that you really want to go. So I think having a mentor is absolutely critical, because as you're deciding to step outside of your comfort zone, because in life, where the real true success comes from is deciding to get uncomfortable and moving into a space of where you decide to master what's uncomfortable, right? So what I mean by that is, where you're playing in your comfort zone, you already know how to do that, right? You operate there, but it's not going to pay you more. When you understand that it's growth time and you've got to do something new, well, in order to do something new, you got to be willing to become something new. And in order to become something new, you got to help build and cultivate those skills. You have to be willing to go in with everything that you've got, all the power that it takes to become something that no one else has ever seen before. See, in life, you have to go with a trust, and you have to go with a belief that sometimes in your life, the absence of an answer, right? Sometimes when you think about answers, like, can I really do this, right? The answer is unclear, because if you're not certain that it's going to happen, it's unclear. You're living in a place of where doubt can come in. Everything that was told to you as a child 10 or 15 years ago that have cursed your life today will hold you back from moving into that. So sometimes the absence of answers is where you're going to get the opportunity to decide if you're going to latch onto a 100% unequivocal faith, and that everything and anything that you can believe is certain to happen, because come hell or high water, you're going to make it happen. And that there is absolutely nothing that tells you that you're not able to learn anything and go to a level of mastery with it and deliver it to the world. I believe those things are what the absence of answers will do for you. But also, the absence of answers can also take you to a place to where you've decided, you know what? I'm not going to have 100% faith in myself. I'm going to live in doubt. And that's where people slide off and they never achieve and they never conquer. So if people will get to a place where they can decide that it's going to be okay to learn something new, to become something new, but I'm excited to see the new boldness of how I present myself to the world and how I'm going to show up for others, that should be the exciting piece, because it's okay. But a mentor can definitely help you get there. They can shorten the learning curve. They can ask you the hard questions that will allow you not to give yourself the excuse to succeed, right? So I think mentors are definitely necessary.
Well, guys, Lisa got me fired up tonight. And she does this to me all the time. I know once she got going, it was going to be on. I love this lady to death. This is what I got to deal with every freaking day. Guys, my question to you is, when that course come out, that course is going to come out sometime the first of next year. If you want that course, say, Troy, I want it. Type it in the comments. Say, I want the course. I want the course from Lisa to come out with it. See, guys, we're going to wrap this up in a minute, but this is what I got to say. Most of you guys know I'm an entrepreneur. Most of you guys know I build teams. I build sales teams, right? Right now, with the state of what we got going on in the economy, me and Lisa was at the mall last Friday. We was in the Galleria. For the people around here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area, the Galleria, this Galleria is everywhere. The Galleria is an upscale mall. Me and Lisa walking through the mall because my AirPods messed up. I had to go to the Apple store. Lisa noticed that mostly all the stores in the Galleria had closed down. Now, not all the big stores, all the small stores, you know what I'm saying? They closed down. So check this out, guys. So all of them people are looking for jobs. Well, we don't understand. It's a new shift. It's something happening that's going to be a completely new world. A lot of them stores are not going to come back. So if you're in network marketing, or you do in the online space, or you got a course that you want to come out with that can empower and inspire people to go after their dreams, hey, stop playing big. Stop playing small and play big. You are here to truly put an impact in other people's lives. You're not here to play small. I mean, if God got you in the industry or home-based business or internet business or network marketing, or even maybe you in your corporate career, you can advance and take your life to a whole nother level, and God gonna got you a gift where you can move up. Hey, stop playing freaking small and play big, because guess what? You can make an impact in somebody else's life. People are out there waiting on you. God already has the people lined up for you to make an impact in their life. But guess what? If you don't ever go talk to them, if you keep your mouth shut because you're worried about what so-and-so say, or you worried about what other people think, guess what? You're never going to make it. You guys heard my story. I mean, I grew up, man, I was dyslexic. When I was growing up, a lot of times my friends and stuff laughed at me because I struggled in school, right? But like Lisa talked about, how the past hurt you. The past hurt me for so long that it kept me from, making an impact like I needed it, and I deserved to make the impact. But over the last years of constantly growing, constantly reading books, constantly positioning myself around the right people, and I truly believe when the student is ready, the teacher will show up. Whoa, I don't know if you get that. When the student is ready, the teacher will show up. And you know how I knew I was ready? When I knew I was ready, when I actually got a message from one of my mentors from early 2000s. His name was Dr. Doug Fireball. Reached out to me. One of my mentors reached out to me. But guess what? I was ready to receive the message. Dr. Stan reached out to me because I started getting out of my comfort zone. I started getting on Facebook. And guess what? I was ready to actually have a breakthrough. So when you guys get ready to have a breakthrough, you stop playing small. That's when things happen. So I'm doing a roll call. I always do it. If you want to team up with somebody that I know for a fact that can help you take your life to the next level, I'm the man. If you're looking for a business opportunity and you really want to make 2021 your year, the year that you create a legacy for you and your family, I'm the man. Now, if you're already in the business and you already building something, hey, you need to tune in to people like Dr. Breakthrough. You need to actually buy Lisa course. When that course come out in the first of next year, that first quarter, you need to buy that course. Because I guarantee you, if you buy that course, you tune in to Dr. Breakthrough and people like that, you join Wealth Crew with Doug Fireball, you will be able to take your life and your business to the next level. But if you're on the fence and you've been thinking about, you know what, man, I want 2021 to be my year. I want to really make some serious money. I want to start a business for myself. I've been working at home because of this COVID, and then they're going to eventually make me want to go back to the office, and you don't want to go back to the office. I'm the man. I can show you how to do that, guys. I'm telling you. And like I said, and if you are looking for something to help you take your business to the next level, make sure you get your hands on Lisa course. So Lisa, how would you, could you close this out? Leave them something with a powerful message for people that's maybe looking to start a business and people that's already in the business on why should they actually take their business to the next level during these times?
Because, here's what I want people to understand is that your predicament right now does not decide your destiny, right? I don't want you to allow any circumstance that you see today to cloud your vision of what your future can be. There is absolutely nothing that can stop you from getting to the top of what you were designed to do. You got to know your role in this life, meaning that if you have an inkling inside of your heart that tells you, you know what, I can do more. There's something that I want to do. You have a spirit that you want to do more, that you are growing, that you're capable of doing more. You just have a feeling that you can evolve. Get with somebody that can help bring that out in you, because you cannot afford to see your best self, to be able to see yourself go to a place of where you could have never imagined that you could be. You can't afford to show up and not be the light that somebody needs, the reason that somebody needs, the hope, the voice that somebody needed to hear in order to take their lives someplace else. See, guys, life is about significance. It's not about being here and being secure and living quietly and only living in a space of a small life. It's about abundance. It's about being able to give back. It's about being able to take people with you. See, one of my dreams and the reason that I do what I do is because I have a family that I absolutely love. I have 4 beautiful sisters. I have children. I have people that I know are out there, and they have absolutely resided and have given up on their lives and said, you know what? I don't even want to live anymore in my own skin, because the conditions that I see today is hurting me. The conditions that I see are hurting others, and I can't do anything about it. You have people out here feeling helpless. You have people out here feeling as though they don't deserve the best. You have people feeling out here, living out here as though there are things that are top shelf in life that they'll never get to experience because they feel like they weren't designed for it. Guys, we were put here to help people see the best in themselves, to get there, because there is no scarcity in life. There's no limitation on what people can have. If one person is driving a Rolls Royce or living the house of their dream or being able to travel to all places across the world, it doesn't mean that one person can only do that. It doesn't mean if I want to give millions of dollars to a charity that only one person can do it. Everybody can do it, because life is made up in abundance, right? But we've got to be a brother. We've got to be a sister. We've got to be an aunt or an uncle or a mother or a best friend, a friend that somebody else have never had, that come into their life to help them to see it all the way to the end, because they can do it. It is absolutely nothing that you can't accomplish when you put your mind to it. And when you have a support of somebody that you know that has your back 100% and won't let you fall, guys, there is no bigger blessing. So when we all choose to be that for somebody or so many people, and choose to show up in their lives in that way, guys, we can make a difference and a change around the world. And then as a benefactor, your life will elevate, because what you do for others will come back to you. So I would just say, guys, get with people that you know will support you. Get with people that see the greatness in you. Get with people who will talk about you when you're not in the room. Get with people that will sit back and tell people, go talk to a Dr. Stan. Go talk to a Stephanie Brown, because she's a fantastic realtor and she's on her way up. Go talk and be around people who believe in you. And when you do that, I guarantee your life will change. The other thing is, decide for yourself in 2020 that you're going to see the best for yourself, that you're going to take a minute to figure out what direction you want to go in and what you deserve to have, and dream that big dream that scares you. Not a small dream, a dream that scares you, that you can't even figure out the how, right? And then when you get around people who will support you, the how will come, because you have a powerful enough why. So guys, I just want to leave you with that. Just know that all things can happen. All things will happen when you plug into people who can support you and get into a place of where you can truly know that your job is to be able to accept favor. And so with that, Troy, I'll just leave it with that.
Wow, that's powerful, guys. And like I said, guys, if you're not connected with Lisa on Facebook, actually shoot her a friend request. Messenger her. She'll answer any questions you might have. Keep following her. Quick as her course come out, I would actually be marketing it like crazy over here. But actually shoot her a message. Connect with her. And like I said, guys, if you're looking to work with some people that really care about people that's genuine, people that ain't full of hype or none of that fluff or none of that stuff that's gonna help you take your life and to the next level. If you're looking to build a business, hey, just shoot me a message. I'm here for you. And with that, guys, I want each and every one of you guys to have an amazing Thursday evening, and God bless.
Thank you. Thank you for your time.